What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips. Whooping! You already know what it is. We're gonna tas. Get it in. Let's get to the intro. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate the support, man. I'm very humbled by it. Whooping! Are you ready for another Super Norteno? But this one more so involves Pepe. Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out. The fuck out, right? Let me tell you, sometimes when you have family, you got to put your goddamn foot down. Like my tia does. Hey, you want to come in? Yeah, you can't, bitch. And she'll shut the door on you, right? Sometimes you have to shut the door on a chapter. You got to let them know, man, hey, you can get over on me. I'll give you the but that's all I could do because weller to wellness ain't happening here no more. Straight up. Look, I have rules in my house. When I live somewhere, one of the rules is don't get high on your own supply in my pad. Don't get high on my supply either. Okay, just don't do it. Leave the drogas at the door or somewhere in the bush where you can easily, they're accessible. You can get to them and get on. But of course, there comes a time when you have a certain member of your family. It's like, come on. It's I didn't burn that spoon. I promise I didn't burn that spoon. Well, guess what? I didn't put that fucker in the microwave. So how did it get black? You have to hold your foot down and keep it there, right? But when you have a big booty like Changa dwelling in your lap 24/7, when she's moved in, sometimes there's a few exceptions to them rules. Let me explain to you, right? So Pepe is what I call a hobo, right? He hobos it from couch to spot, from tia to primo to hey, are you related to me? I think so. Well, fuck it. Can I live on your couch? Look at mira, watch my old lady. You can look at her, but you can't touch. Right? And he'll sleep. He'll sleep one off. Because usually if that fool ain't up, then he came down. And when he's coming down, he's an ornery, mean little fucker, right? He said, get my pants. Why aren't they creased, bitch? Why aren't they creased? The only thing that should be creased is my forehead when I say bitch. What? Right? The fool thinks he's in the movie Barbershop. Look, he ain't Cedric the Entertainer, but I'm going to entertain you with this one. I get a phone call one day, and I find, look at my chick, my ex had finally moved on. She decided she wanted to get a few hickeys from a black dude, and that was that. I can't go for that. No, I had to hit the Daryl Hall, eat the John Oates, and I told her, her ass up out of here, right? I did her like, Otis, no one wants to see you, Otis. Get up out of here. So she got on, right? So now finally, I got my own spot. And let me tell you, when the first time you get like a bachelor pad and you're really living, it's kind of sad because you miss the flowers and the smell of oregano, right? But at the same time, you got your own spot and it's on, man. You can leave plates with fucking líneas everywhere. Like you can do your own thing in your own spot, right? And your king, your house is your kingdom. That's your castle, and I'm the king. Sasuke, heavy was the head that wore the crown. And I wasn't even 2 or 3 days into just chilling in my own spot. I'm finally getting comfortable enough to put a crease in the couch. You know, Sasuke, my hand is on overdrive, like I'm really living. I got the channel that plays corn all day, if you guys know what I mean. Add a beat to it all day so I could kick it. My kids aren't living there. Like it was just like spectacular. It was Bachelor 101 style, right? And the phone rings and it's the ring of doom. I already know it's one of two things. It's either my BI begging me back, but I can't go for that. No, right? I won't go for that because now I'm comfortable. And my hand, like I said, is brunette. I'm good. So I'm chilling and the phone rings and I'm like, fuck, man, it's got to be some desperate ass family member begging for some money. And at this point, man, I was working at the Dole company. I barely had enough money to support my habit, which was living, right? So as I'm kicking back, I answer the phone. What's up? Hey, what's happening, is it? I said, oh, fuck, for fuck's sakes. Crying out loud, literally, right? I got a tear in my eye. I said, what's up, Pepe? He said, yeah, fuck you. He said, you didn't call me for Christmas. I said, bro, it's June. That's what I'm saying. It's already June. Where am I at? Keep your fuck out. You got your shirt on? Don't even talk to me. Unless you got your shirt on. Okay. So look, before we even start this conversation, you know what I'm gonna ask. I said, no, I don't. What are you gonna ask? You got Ebola? You got Ebola? I'm just kidding. I don't need Ebola. I said, oh shit, you don't need $10? Shit, maybe this will be a good conversation. A hi, bye, fuck you, and sword gang, and then that's it, right? Maybe it'll be that. Nah, it was more than that. He's like, nah, I'm just kidding with you. Plus, it's not even worth it. Well, you gotta send me 100 bola. Well, to well is Walmart, but says, hey, trip out. Can I come live with you? I said, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like forever?
Nice to see you. Right now, we're in between homes. We're staying with Changa's son. And says, I don't like that bastard. I tried to kill him before he tried to kill me. I said, it's a long story and we'll make it short. I said, can we come live with you? I said, wait up. Can you come live with me or we come live with you? Me and Changa, I said, oh, Changa's coming? Yeah. I said, run that. He said, okay, excuse me, I said, run that. Come on. Okay, but there's a problem. See, right now my transmission ain't transmitting. So I'm gonna go ahead and need some oil money. To put oil in it.
I said, transmissions don't take oil. They take transmission fluid.
Okay, but ours is different. Mine's from Compton. It runs on pure oil.
All right, cool.
Yes, I need oil money. Show me like $200. So I can move down there.
I said, so you want me to give you, let me get this straight. I'm here comfortable with the brunette in my hand, right? Watching whatever I want, eating whatever I want, doing whatever I want. Says, okay, every once in a while, stepping out with the neighbor who's a fat chick. But if it ain't 250, it ain't nifty. Cuz, right? I'm living my best life, and you want me to dig in the wallet to reach into my honeypot, well, money I don't have, to let you borrow 200 to come live with me? To which you're going to eat all my food.
We get food stamps. I said, how much do you get? $155. They said, I'll pay you back 155 in stamps and 5 in pay no never mind. I said, pay no never mind. Yeah, never mind it because I'm not going to pay you back. How about that?
I said, damn, right? About the same time, I get another phone call on my other line. So I'm like, hey, wait up, Peps.
Hey, I said, don't leave me hanging. If you do, I say, you're a fucking buster. I said, if you leave me hanging.
Don't, just wait. Click. Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, right? If it can't get worse, it ain't getting weller to weller. It's getting worsest to worsest, right? What's up, tia? Don't fucking say nice now. What's up, tia? You know what's up, you son of a bitch. Your primo called me sniveling and crying. He needs a place to stay. He can't stay here, Mico. He can't stay right now. I got 3 boyfriends on rotation, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I wanna be stuck on you. Who would it mean? My heart does. I said, oh, legit. She go, yeah, the fucking Jets. Well, good. Let's what? Don't make me jet over there and beat your ass. Let your primo stay because he knows a connection from San Juan. He's gonna come over. We're gonna do some things together. I said, hey, tia, I don't know, man. Hey, so you're fucking denying your family. Okay, son of a bitch. Remember when you want to come over here and you want to eat the last tortilla? I said, there never is one. She'd always eats it. But it's the thought that counts, bitch, right? Let him come or I'm going to beat your mother's ass. All right, tia. Now hang up. You hang up first because right now I got one paisa. He's rubbing my toes and my fingers are curling. So you hang up. Click. So I cuss over.
Are you back, Okay, you're not a butter. You're not a, yeah, you are, but you're not, if you know what I mean. So what are you going to do? The ball is in your court. And guess what? I'm not black. So I don't play basketball. The ball's in your court. Handball time. Ace it. Ace it.
I said, yeah, you can come, bro. Make sure you bring Changa.
I said, hey, there's a fucking horse shit in a barn.
I said, I don't think so, right? I don't know what you mean by that.
You know what I mean? We'll be on our way. How are we going to get the 200?
I said, I'm going to shoot a Walmart to Walmart.
My dad, what I'm talking about, so I have to walk to Walmart and about 50 more while I have to ride the taxis.
What the fuck, right? I'm like, bro, look, I'm shooting you 200. That's all I got, bro. Plus, I have to pay to get it there.
Okay, fucking cheapskate. All right, not cheapskate, cheapskate. Whatever, cheapskate. I'm back, and you're still a cheapskate,
right? So, anyways, 2 days later, guess who pulls up?
Hey, I said, we've been right here at the fucking Merced fucking pinchy fucking Greyhound for like 9 hours. I said,
where are you? I've been sitting there watching a good corn video, right? So I just did brunette time. I just didn't really want to get off of what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? My equilibrium was out of whack. I was over there trying to get myself the ring dinger. So I didn't really want to do it. But I finally answered the phone and he's like, yes, I left about 17 voicemails. I said, one every half hour. We've been here. I said, I ain't going to lie. Changa's culo starting to smell. I said, oh, she got a BBL? He's like, nice. He just come on, pick me up. So I smoothed over there. Boom. There she is. Changa in all her glory, looking fantastic. I picked him up, right? So I already had the mindset. I gave this dude's 200 in the hole. He's going to come. First thing he's going to do is eat everything in my house. His old lady, she's going to be a delight. She's very delightful because she cleans. One thing about Changa is she's on one, so she cleans. So the bathroom's going to be immaculate, better than what it is. The kitchen's going to be eaten up, but it's going to be cleaned up. So, like, I'm winning here. You know what I'm saying? She's good, too. She don't just scoot the roaches to the side like she does. She literally flicks them off. So everything's going to be fine. So as I'm kicking back, right, I said, I'm thinking to myself, I already thought there's going to be rules. So, of course, I hit him with the golden rule. Look, if anyone's going to be born in Changa, that's going to be me, right? That's going to be the rule, right? But I didn't tell him that. In my mind, I was thinking it, though. So I'm like, hey, look, primo, let me pull you to the side real quick while your old lady's in there fucking washing her ass. You guys are going to have to fucking kick in, pay me some rent, right? you're going to kick in or get kicked out.
And he's like, am I going to get a highlight? I said, let's be real. I need help, is it? I really need help, is it?
Right? I'm like, hey, shit. When you cry, you sound like the junkyard dog. Don't cry. Just multiply, right? I said, either that or, Changa could work it off, eh?
He's like, what do you mean? It said she's going to clean. You know, she cleans. I said,
yeah, well, that's not the only thing she could clean. If you understand what I'm saying, right?
He's like, Primo, are you telling you're going to take my old lady away from me? Because I can't go for that. No.
One thing you don't want to do is get Pepe mad, because he'll pull a knife out of where the sun don't shine. But look, one time he went to go reach and a spoon fell out. So I know he can fit a knife, right? So I'm like, nah, Primo, it ain't that. Like, I don't know. Maybe we can get her a holiday. She could work and then she could help pay. He's like, how much you going to charge us? I said, well, my rent's $1,700, so I'm going to charge you guys $700. He's like, it's $700. I said, there's fucking two of you. I'm paying $1,000 to live around a big ass and fucking buck teeth and a smile. Nah, I'm good, right? Plus, the bitch has shark teeth. She's gonna chew up all the linoleum. Like, come on, bro. Showers, shampoo. You guys ain't got shit. You guys came with a duffel bag together, and it's all calzone. Damn, she got. Ooh, wait. You're right. She does need a shower. The calzones are kicking, right?
He's like, look. Me and Tia, we got something planned. They say, take me to Tia's house and I'm out for at least today, and I'm going to leave Changa with you so you guys can talk about it.
Deal. Changa, get your ass out of the shower. Dry off. In fact, stay in the shower. We'll be back, right? So, boom. I get Pepe with him like this. Oh, okay, you fucking made it, mijo. I said, why you see mijo? Because we get high together, stupid ass. Come in the house, get well to well while I talk to this stupid ass son of a bitch. I'm like, damn, Tia, why you do me like that? I'm the one trying to help. Help me, schmelt me. I don't give a fuck. You felt me? Look, we got to go to San Jose and do a couple of things. Take care of his shark tooth bitch if you can. That's gay. Palo. Hit her with the palo, mijo. I know you're born with one because all the kids in that family are born with one except Pepe, pobrecito. One time he was taking a piss. I went in there, and I'm not even going to lie. I just bypassed it. I didn't see it. It wasn't even there. Hey, now you see me. Now you don't. I didn't see you. Now I don't, right? I'm like, all right, Tia, whatever, right? So Ricky's like, whoopin, I want to go with you, Mom. Ricky's like, let me go with you. I said, nah, I got Changa all to myself. Whoopin! And then, so I get back. Needless to say, I'm not like that. I know a lot of you guys are, damn, you're scandalous. You're going to do your primo like that. I would never, ever, ever, ever do my primo like that. But his old lady would. I got straight back like, hey, I need to take a shower. She goes, I'm still in here. That bitch was in the shower for like 2 hours. I said, I'm coming in. I had to take a piss while she was in the shower. Shit happens. Somehow I gravitated to the shower. You got to wash my shit off. Anyways, we don't want to give too many details. One thing led to 4 different other positions. And then we get out and I tell her, hey, look, I don't want you guys to get high in here or nothing. She was like, oh, no, I'm cool. I'm good. I kicked already. I'm done, right? She's like, I'm on the methadone or whatever. And I was like, cool. Do your thing, right? Yes. I was in there on an addict. I got to keep it real. And so now we got to pick Pepe up the next day. And he's like, hey, I got a little money to kick in. He said, we came up. He said, party time in the USA, minus the ice cubes. So I pick him up. Changa's, he's like, what did you guys do when I was gone? She was like, I just cleaned up. I was like, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Right? She cleaned up very well. I'll tell you that much. I turned the TV off. Didn't need that no more. Hey, the dent in the couch now became the dent in my bed. Now, furthermore, everything's going good for about a month or two, and I'm actually getting used to it, and I actually like having him there. After that one rendezvous, me and we would play around like a cheap Changa walk back. I'd give it the slap ass and things like that. She'd grab my chora, and things like that happen. It even happened. Pepe even got used to it. He's like, grab his chora. If it makes him happy, it makes me happy. He was happy because he did a lick with my tia, and they came up off of Connect, which they'll never pay back, right? And they got whatever they got, so he was cool. And as long as I wasn't there or I didn't see it, as long as they didn't get high in the house, I didn't care. Like, I get there, my primo would be like this. I'd be like, hey, did you do that right in the house? He'd be like, nah, in the backyard. He says, cool. Is that cool in the backyard? Yeah, the backyard's cool. That's where the fuck I did it. They say, don't worry about the burnt spoon in the bathroom. That was just there for content purposes. Now, don't let me enjoy my high. I said, what? So what happens is one day I have to jam to Frisco with my other primo, right? A primo I don't never really talk about. So he pulls up. He's on some real serious serio shit. That's why I don't talk about. He's still active. He's in the game like that, right? So he's like, hey, primo, I need some backup. You gonna roll with me? I said, yeah, I'm good. Pepe's like, hey, where you guys going? Is he? And this is on my other side of the family. He's not related to Pepe, right? I say, I'm gonna go with my primo somewhere real quick.
It's like, hey, you want me to come? It's like, I got your back. It's if any of them fucking fools, I keep your fucking shirts on, bust. I said, no. This ain't north-south shit. We're calm down, bro. I'm from up north. Yeah, I said, but your blood is thicker than fucking Sur Gang. You know what I'm saying? Or actually, Sur Gang's thicker than blood, but fuck it. In your case, you guys don't count anyways, I say. And that's 113% correct.
Keep your ass home with your shark tooth bitch, right? With the big old culo. I'll be back. So I wiggle out with my primo. We're taking care of our business. We're in Frisco for a couple of days. We're having a good time. We take care of what we need to take care of, him and his homeboys. And it is what it is, right? I'm not even tripping. Pepe is going to hold the house down. They've been living there for a couple of months. Like, everything's good. I'm not worried about it. You know, I don't even got to lock my door. I mean, the person that's going to steal everything lives there. You know what I mean? So where's he going to take it? He has nowhere else to take it. Don't know anyone to sell it to. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm kind of skeptical about is if any of my homeboys pull up and knock at the door and a Southsider answers, then it's no more Sur Gang. You know what I mean? But that's that. So I get back. And when I get back, Changa answers the door and her ass is gone. Her ass dropped out. It's not active no more. Her ass is on the SNY yard. It's nowhere to be seen. She done lost over the weekend at least 15 pounds running around that motherfucker looking like jelly roll, right? And I'm like, what? She's like reverse lefty gunplay. You know how you bulked up? She bulked down. And she lost it in all the right places. Like, I'm like, what? Her face is sucked up. Her ass is sucked back. Her takedowns are sucked in, right? Her neck is sucked out. I'm like, oh, nah, she's fucking right. She's looking like a person that talks with a voice changer. She's just all tore up. I'm looking at her like, oh, no. Man, I bent the corner of my apartment and Pepe's there like, spitting shit up. There's fucking trash everywhere in the house, Jack in the Box shit, spoons burnt up. They got a homeboy in the corner all knotted out. I never seen before. It looks like they found him in the middle of the street and just drug him in and got him. I'm just, it's bad, right? And I ain't gonna lie, snatched up Pepe, shook that motherfucker, threw him out of the house, told Changa, get all your shit, get the fuck out. What are we gonna do? Whatever you guys were doing just a little while ago, but outside. The fuck out of my house, right? And Pepe's, what if I kicked in? I kicked in. I said, now you need to kick off because you're getting kicked out. And I know it's bad to say, but I threw his ass out and I made them walk. Or I don't know how they got there to my tia's. And I knew it was coming about an hour later after they got there. And I don't know how they got there, but it should have taken more than an hour. So I'm sure they got a ride, right? From that greasy ass dude who I socked in his face 100 times and threw him out of my house, right? Vato stole the lamp, A fucking lamp, right? I had a sick ass lamp that I got in Frisco one time with my primo's homeboy's pad. Sick, all diamond cuz shit. I used to say that's the diamond lamp. Yeah, well, it wasn't no more. It was Moissanite by the time he was done with it. He breathed on it and I threw that shit out with him. Go ahead, you can take that because he was all greasy and with it. So I'm cleaning up my pad and all kinds of paraphernalia. And man, everything I told Pepe not to do, right? And my tia calls me. She says, you're a fucking piece of shit. You know that? I don't care what you say. You don't do that to your family. I said, Tia, I explained. So what? I get high miles. You don't say nothing. I said, but that's your house. All of a sudden, goody two shoes. Don't get high in my house, but I can sit there all day and do coke and jack off. Fuck you, right? I said, hey, Tia, your cousin wants to talk to you. He's over here crying. I said, what's up, Pepe? This is fuck you, Buster, is it? I said, hey, don't make me go over there and beat your ass, bitch. Come on, Izzy, I ain't no punk. I said, I'll be over there right now. Izzy, give me about 4 hours to sober up, Izzy, before you do that, because I got to fight you, not on the natch. Says, can you get it? You get it? I got it. I'm still high, Izzy. Give me a chance. I'm like, oh, man. A couple days later, I went over, man. I made amends with my cousin, but they still didn't live with me. I couldn't allow them to come back, man. I ain't gonna lie. Within them 2 days, Changa shit bubbled backwards, and it came back. And I seen that she got right, because my tia don't play that. My tia's like, oh, no, bitch. You're not going to do that at my house. The only 2 things you're going to get at my house is an existence, and you're going to clean. Go clean the dog shit or do something. Just because you're a female, you don't got nails anyways, bitch. They're all black. Go back there and clean the dog shit up if you want to stay at my pad. That's how my tia is. Ricky's like, whoop, and guess what? I got she's here now. She's here now. I said, you can have her. I hit it so hard, man. Her ass fucking fell off. Bang, bang. He was like, it is smaller. I said, exactly. I told you. Anyways, with that being said, that's what happens when you allow family to stay at your house and they don't listen to the rules. And they try to say, well, you do it. Why can't I? Because it's my pad. See, in my pad, I could do what I want to do. I made this. You did it. Right, Teddy? We out of here. You can do whatever you want to do. But when someone else moves into your pad, that goes the same for if you go live with someone else. Hey, you're under their roof. It's their rules, right? I've always been that way. Now, I'm not an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell a homeboy you can't hit something. I'm just going to say you can't hit something in my bed. If they do it in my bed, you got to get out. But if you do it on the floor or in the bathroom or in the kitchen counter, as long as we don't have some pozole cooking right there and juice gets everywhere, do your thing. I ain't tripping. thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, strive for what I honestly and truly believe in.
And that's the betterment of everything. Is I can't believe that fucking Estrella kicked me out, is it?
Shut the hell up. So dang. My primo was mad at me for a minute. And he wasn't.